Hello, my dear friends. I am so glad to see that you want to get better at reading English with me, Snow White. Click that subscribe button and join the best educational YouTube channel for kids like you. Pleasant Memories Education. Let's start reading.
Once upon a time, in a big castle, there lived a kind queen and her daughter, Snow White. Snow White had white skin and loved to sing with the birds. The queen had a magical mirror that could talk. Every day, she would ask,
"Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?"
And the mirror would say she was the prettiest. But one day, the mirror said,
Snow White is the fairest.
The queen got furious and sent Snow White into the faraway forest. In the forest, Snow White saw a cute little house. She knocked, and 7 tiny miners opened the door. They were dwarfs, but they mined for precious gems. Snow White was very curious to get to know the 7 dwarfs, so she asked them some silly questions.
What is your favorite color?
She asked for number 1.
I like the color blue. It is such a calm color, reminding me of the blue sky and blue ocean.
What is the activity that you love most of all?
She asked for number 2.
I like walking in the forest and picking the brightest wildflowers to brighten our tiny house.
What is the most beautiful place you've ever visited?
She asked for number 3.
The entrance of our mine, where all the precious stones shine like diamonds in the night sky.
What is the worst experience you've ever had?
She asked for number 4.
That one time, the wolf from Little Red Riding Hood story tried to wiggle his way into our story.
Where do you buy your clothes?
She asked for number 5.
We make our clothes using what we can find in nature. There are no shopping malls in our forest.
How do you remember all your brothers' names?
She asked for number 6.
We look at each other, and then the correct name appears.
What is your favorite food?
She asked for number 7.
I love berries from the field and hot porridge with loads of butter and sugar.
Now that Snow White knows the dwarfs a little better, she decides to stay with them and help cook and clean. But oh no, the wicked queen found out Snow White was still alive. The queen decided to trick Snow White with a funny disguise. She dressed like an old lady and gave Snow White a shiny red apple. But guess what? The apple was magic and made Snow White fall asleep. The dwarfs were sad when they found her, but a handsome prince came and gave her a gentle kiss. And you know what? She woke up. They all danced happily, and the prince and Snow White got married. The wicked queen learned her lesson and realized it made her sad to be so cruel. She became friends with Snow White, the king's prince, and the 7 dwarfs. So, Snow White and the prince, along with their dwarf friends, lived happily ever after in the castle. And they always remembered being kind and friendly to everybody who visited them in their village at the castle. That is such a lovely lesson to learn about kindness. We have more read-along stories on our Pleasant Memories Education YouTube channel. Click that subscribe button and follow for more. I hope to see you soon. Happy reading!